Good day and welcome aboard, everyone. My name is HarleyTrek, and these are the voyages. Hope today finds you well, my friends. Welcome to Hootenanny 2017, Day 2. Yes, indeed, my friends. We all met up last night, 20 strong this morning. We have broken off into two smaller groups. I'm currently riding along with 5 of my compatriots, some of my closest friends. We are, after a boisterous round of Cena Roulette, we could not get everybody paired, and the Cena Ride Connected app sucks where you have no cell coverage, or cell coverage that goes in and out. So I'm paired with a gentleman who is currently riding Sweep. I met last year, became a great friend of mine. Say hello to Broncoride. Colin, say howdy.
What's up, howdy? How's everybody doing today?
All right. In front of me, I've got the redoubtable Mike Haley 7, my good pal and motorcycle brother. Behind me, Ashley, a fella I'm real impressed with as far as his ability to ride a dang motorcycle, or at least for distance. Got Tex Rider behind me, Scotty from Ontario, Canada, who made the trip down to attend the Hootenanny. Behind him, Orvis 128. Behind Orvis, we have Happy Jack from the Massachusetts area. He says Peabody, I say Peabody, but tomato, tomato. However you pronounce it, that's where he's from. And he came in later last night, and a pleasant surprise for me anyway. Met up with a bunch of, well, actually, we kind of run into you, Colin, yesterday with the Georgia Squadron coming in. Right before we got here.
I rode down with a gentleman by the name of Douglas, and he was out of Indianapolis, and we were in a cabin out by a place called New Tazewell, Tennessee. And if you've never been out there, absolutely gorgeous scenery, and I highly recommend. The roads are very actually similar to this. I call it the Kirby Goodness roads. And they were kick-ass. And I wanted to point out that you mentioned Happy Jack a second ago. And mad respect for both Tex Rider, who rode from Canada, and Happy Jack. Happy Jack actually did the Iron Butt. He came down here. He did all in one day.
Wow.
He came down here. I think he was at 940 miles to the hotel. And instead of stopping, he said, I got to go make up the last 60 miles. So at like 11 at night, and he had 2 hours, 3 hours left. He went out and did his 60 miles, came back. So an official IBA member now. So,
wow.
I haven't done that yet.
No, neither have I. My butt is neither iron. It's probably more tinfoil.
Yep.
But kudos to Happy Jack for that. Pleasure meeting all these guys. You know, like I said, you know, we're 20 strong by the time we all assembled this morning. More folks than I can throw a stick at, and it's amazing. I mean, we all gathered up out in front of the hotel. We tried to wait out the weather, and we did for the most part. But I mean, from all over. I mean, we had a gentleman by the name of Alan show up this morning from flipping Minnesota.
Yep.
On a Sportster. So I have to tip my hat to him. He did not do it in one day, but no shame in that. I would not have done it in one day either.
Yes, some of these guys are pretty hardcore. Like, how long did it take Tex Rider to come down here from Canada? It took him, what, 2-3 days?
I think he did it. Yeah, I think it ended up being 3 because he met up with Freedom Rider and his contingent in Chambersburg night before last, and rode with them yesterday. So it was Freedom Rider, Riding Country, Orvis 128, and Tex.
We got some cyclists. Sorry, I want to say hi to the cyclists. I know you already passed them.
Yeah, I just ignored them. As long as they don't get in my way, I don't care. But we're currently tooling along the Blue Ridge Parkway. We've departed Boone, North Carolina, headed for Asheville, which will be our evening stop. We're headed to a place called Little Switzerland for lunch. And I've never been there, so that'll be new for me. Look at those vistas. Wow. That is phenomenal. But, you know, I'm just tickled to death. You know, I saw Mike a few months ago. Colin, haven't seen you since, gosh, it's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a year.
Although we do communicate on a left.
We're pulling over.
We're pulling over. I did not know he was going to do that.
Since none of us are connected except you and I.
Right, and
the game.
I guess we're going to shoot some photos. So we're going to put folks on hold, and I will be right back after the photo op.